filter, it was just a puddle of oil.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's time for a little rest for the old Supra. Oh, we got to the end of the weekend.
Alright, and we're rolling.
That's a wrap to this weekend. It was so much fun and such a great time, and everyone was so nice and so hospitable. But in terms of what we went through to get to this point,
we went through hell and back to here.
It feels like almost like 2 or 3 weeks ago we embarked to come here. I don't even know what home feels like anymore. But yeah, we went through a truck, we went through a 2J, went through arms, went through body kits, we went through a min. min went home. But yeah, I just want to say like huge thank you to James and Ian for having us out here. The amount of effort they put into finding someone to tow us to the track after we broke down, and just them offering. They're taking us to the airport tomorrow because there's no way for us to get there. And then Chris, the track owner, is so nice for letting us leave the trailer here.
Nice.
Do you remember what I said when that?
Yeah, airport. Oh, Chris, letting you keep the trailer here.
And even the track owner, Chris, was so nice. He's letting us store a 48-foot trailer here on the premises and not really charging us anything.
We're in the pits, so there's a bit of noise as everyone's trying to pack up and get ready for the weekend. Damn, how many jacks have been using? Jesus Christ.
Even Chris. So nice to let us leave our 48-foot enclosed trailer here. Just not really charging us anything, in good faith that we're going to come back and get it once we get the truck fixed. All around, just great people, great vibes. I kept describing it as like the Coachella of drifting because everyone's out here camping, having a good time. You go from camp to camp, like drink, meet people. Yeah, it was a great time. We even made like a decent amount of sales, which we weren't really expecting, but yeah.
It's also really cool, just kind of as we were giving ride-alongs to passengers all day, people kind of just knew about us. It's like, hey, I run your stuff in my car. Hey, I have your wheel. You know, it's really nice seeing that, you know, the drift community really does use and love the products that we kind of put out for you guys. So.
Why was it so important that you guys made it here? Like, why were you so persistent on getting out here?
We were persistent on going here because Derek and I always knew that we wanted to go here, and I think we're both mutually pretty good about when we say something, we follow through with it till the end. And unfortunately, it's not the first time that we've kind of broken down, but we still made it happen due to, you know, other truck issues in the past. But we're pretty committed, we're pretty persistent. I mean, we carry that with our life, we carry that with business, and kind of just the way we see everything in general. So we knew that there was going to be obstacles that were going to get in the way, but we just weren't going to let them phase us, and we were going to find other solutions and other ways to kind of make it happen and still push through the crappy parts, you know?
Me and Dane have a lot of differences, but the one similarity that we do have is when we want something, we get something.
We're willing to make it happen at all costs.
That sounded bad. Not like we want it, we get it, and that's us. Like,
We do.
We'll put in the work to make it happen. There were so many times along the way where we could have given up, but in all honesty, like when we broke down, we had already come 800 miles. It was closer to get here to make this happen than it was to try to go back home. If we went through that effort and quit, it would have been for nothing. But if we went through that effort and we got here, this was a great time. It was worth it.
And it's pretty cool. We can look back, we can laugh at all the stuff we had to go through just to kind of get here and have such a great time. So it all makes it worth it in the end.
And we have new friends. New friends in different states. We got bros in different areas.
Wow.
Solid. I like it.
About an hour or an hour and a half before the event ended, I noticed a lot of smoke, and not tire smoke, oil smoke rolling into the cabin. And my temps were getting really high, even though it was pretty cool today. And my valve stem seals have been going out for a while, but it's always been smoking on decel, a poop here, poop there. But it started just consistently rolling smoke, and I popped the hood, and there's just puddles of oil under the filter, just positive crankcase pressure just blow by. After that had happened, I had known that the motor's kind of fucked. But they were doing a big entry, not a contest, but they opened up the main straight to do big entries because as the drivers were thinning out, they didn't need a stage on the main straight anymore. And James was just killing it, like throwing it down, big fireballs, like top of second gear stuff. And I just couldn't help but do an entry myself. And I think I blew the valve cover gasket. And oil just shot out over everything. It's like a nice layer of oil over everything in the engine bay. But I think the bottom end's okay, so it was time for a rebuild anyways. Oh damn, it's cooling up.
When I found out that Derek, kind of messed up his oil issue and kind of spent some oil, like I can't just let Derek go out with a boom, so I just went on a few more runs with James, and I was really pushing hard. There was a little bit of gap between me and James, so I was just cutting a real short line trying to keep up with him. And there was this line that I cut that I really shouldn't have cut, and I just remember dropping a rear right. It was a hard drop, and I got back on track after that and I kept it going, but I was just like, I don't think that was good. And then, sure enough, I hear a noise, but if Derek breaks, he's my boy, I gotta break too, so we both go out with a bang.
Bro's breaking good. So we have been talking about them a lot, but here they are in the flesh, not just an R33 and a C33. This is James and Ian, and they are the true stars of this weekend. They invited us out. And honestly, they've been helping us the whole way through, so we want to say thank you, and it's been a fantastic event. I had so much fun. I think Dane shares probably the same sentiments.
Dude, you guys made this whole trip that much better, just because the hospitality, the vibe you guys are sending out, we're just all jamming together, vibing together. It's a huge thank you guys for everything you guys did to make it happen for us to actually come out here.
You guys want to talk a little bit about Team Tanoshimu and kind of how you guys started? And I know you guys have been doing this and organizing this for so long. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is our third year, so we're still learning a lot. However, each year it gets better and better, and this year being 3 days has just been insane. And as you can clearly tell, our brains are totally clicked off. But I mean, I'll say part of it and let him kind of talk about it as well. But we started a long time ago, back in the kind of street days or whatever else. He helped me for at least a couple of years working on my car when I started drifting out here in mid 2011, and then finally got him to get a car, got him out here. We started driving together. It just clicked amazingly. We had a couple other friends that kind of joined us with it, and then we one night decided to come up with a team name, and it was Tanoshimu. So we're like, well, why do we do this? Why do we go back out and drift and waste all of our money on what we think is the best thing ever? And we're like, we do it to have fun, literally. So we come up with the logo, and then he designed all of it. Designing all of our stickers, all the products. And I'm rambling, but yeah, it's been a long mission.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. We do see a lot of similarities between me and Dane.
Really?
Yeah, and you and Ian. It's just, it's super cool. And last night we were drinking over at their camp and just talking about stuff like street drifting back in the day. And
Passing around old stories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so great. Back when I first learned about P.A.R.C, I don't know how many years ago this was.
Really?
But yeah, I saw that video 70 takes flight you guys talking about.
Yep.
And it's small world because apparently James, you were driving in that video and you've been doing P.A.R.C stuff for a long time, right? You said 7, 8 years?
Yeah, it's been almost a little over 8 years now.
Wow.
Off and on. And the track here is literally a family to us, and they take care of us. They take care of everyone else too.
Yeah, we were talking about Chris letting us leave the trailer here.
Yeah, exactly. No, and that's the hospitality that we continue to try and share with everyone else.
Any of our viewers or anybody out there watching this, if you guys are in Oregon and you guys know about P.A.R.C, reach out to them. They host these events, I believe, once a month. Is that right?
The open drift events are once a month.
Yeah. Okay. So I strongly advise you come join them. It's a really fun track day. They really know how to put together a good event.
Thank you.
Good track. Thank you guys.
We will definitely be back because we had some car issues. They had some car issues. We didn't get those 4 door-to-door that we were looking for, but all the reason to make another trip back out here. So we'll be back. Thank you guys so much.
Of course.
We'll see you again soon.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah, whenever you guys are ready, we welcome you and LA welcomes you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Seriously. This means everything to us. And the fact you guys can join, seriously. I can't like continue to say it over and over again, but we're seriously on the same boat. This is like a dream come true for us to have you guys here and join us and
Help our dream come true as well.
yeah, see, it's a win-win.
And the driving was so good. Like the track, the drivers, the tandems, like all weekend long, we're just like, oh my god, I'm so cool.
right.
Check
Every
this out.
time it's like, I
High five.